Welcome back to the White Stoner channel here on YouTube. It is your host, of course, White Stoner. So I'm going to be doing the Wrestlemania and Raw after Wrestlemania recap. So I was smart enough. I took my notes. So let's talk about WrestleMania 41 first off. And the first thing to talk about is the no-show from The Rock. So, he made John Cena turn heel at Elimination Chamber. And then he just doesn't show. And then he was apparently in Hawaii for something, maybe filming a new movie, who knows. Now, these matches aren't in any order. Okay. So first up we have Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair for the women's world title. That was a fantastic match. I'm glad Io got her WrestleMania moment. Then for the Intercontinental title, we had the first ever Fatal 4-Way match. Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Penta. And a great match. And of course, Finn Balor almost had the match won when Dirty Dom hit him with a frog splash. And then pinned, out of anybody, he pinned his own Judgment teammate. But from what we learned on Raw, Finn Balor said what stays in Vegas, or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So, upon his celebration of winning the Intercontinental title, Dirty Dom was in the golf cart with security, and I guess the security guard hits a fan. And of course we have the opening match for WrestleMania Night 1. Again, makes no sense. He's main event Jey Uso, so why wouldn't this world title match be like how it used to be when SmackDown had its main events and Raw had its main event? Put that one a little sooner, but it was a good opener. I understand what they're trying to do now. And of course, Jey Uso is the World Heavyweight Champion now. We had the War Raiders versus the New Day for the World Tag Titles. And I was pretty happy that the New Day won the tag titles. Then we have the Intercontinental Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria, versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's tag team titles. And she needed a surprise partner. Who did she pick? She picked Becky Lynch. They win the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. And then the next night on Raw, they go ahead and lose them? Just for Becky to turn heel? And now Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are the first ever 4-time women's tag team champions. Go figure that one out. And then we had the Universal title, or we had the Saturday night's main event, which was Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And of course, the biggest thing out of that whole thing was Paul Heyman turning on both CM Punk and Roman Reigns to align himself with Seth Rollins. And then, of course, the next night on Raw, we learned really quickly that they had a new member already planned. I mean, who knows how long this has been planned, but Braun Breaker joins the team after they attack Roman and CM Punk. And then we had we had Shawn Michaels coming out to announce the fans' attendance for Saturday. And then we had Stone Cold come out to announce the fans for Sunday. And of course, the match of them all, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the Universal title. Which, of course, he became 17-time world champion. And then Io Sky had a promo. And then we had the return of Rusev. A little strange there. And the first thing they have him do is attack Akira Tozawa and Otis. So that already tells you... Yeah, exactly. That tells you what they might have planned for him literally already upon his return. And there you have it. Of course, SmackDown is tomorrow. So I'll try and take notes for that, and then recap the show on Saturday. And the paper doesn't want to stay, so whatever. And of course, you guys know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. And of course, your host, White Stoner, is out.